Hey everybody, welcome to the Magic Back Room. I'm your host, KKG, and my little sign I've got there. I've got this thing zoomed in, so when I put this over here, normally I like it so you can see it, but I'm only concerned about this today, and I just want you to see what's going on. As I told you in one of my other videos, we're moving from just regular simple card tricks, and we're going to go all the way to where, if you saw my little short where I put a penny in the bottle, whatnot. I know more than cards, but I wanted to start us at cards and take us to other things. Cards is a lot of them, okay? But nonetheless, here's one that you only need not that many cards. There's the pack, very thin, okay? And what it is, now of course you're going to see there's squiggly lines, there's circles, there's X's, they're all just jumbled in there, but there's not that many of them. All right, this is an ESPN trick, and then I'll talk about this pile here when I get done. But anyway, you can have them cut them if they want, doesn't matter. All right, and then when they're done, you're gonna go, well, let's do 3 piles. And we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna take the last 3, okay? Have your spectator pick up one, they can shuffle them, and then pick one, give it to you. Have them take the other one, shuffle, whatever they want to do, pick one, give it to you, and finally shuffle them up, pick one, give it to you. Well, you don't need those anymore. All right. So here's what they picked. ESP, right? Extrasensory perception. And here's your last 3 cards. Let's see how we jived with each other. Let's see. They did a X, an O, and a squiggly line. X, O, squiggly line. Let's see what I have. X, O, squiggly line. And that is called ESP. All right. Hopefully you guys like that. Very simple trick to do. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards. Now you can do this with 4. You can do it with 5. But with a regular deck, which is all I had. I only had a regular deck of cards. And so I took an older deck and I did zeros and X's and whatnot. And just to show you something, here they are. If we did it again, I'm going to show you something. A lot of people go, oh, well, that'll work like that every time. Is that right? Well, we'll put one there. We'll just copy what I did. One there and one there. That's exactly what I did, right? Well, let's see. He's got an X. Oh, 3 X's. Didn't make it, did it? It ain't the same. So, let me teach you how to do this. Let me tell you what to do. But before I do, there'll be some things that you need to buy as a magician. All right, and I didn't have a blank deck. It's a card that has a face on it, but nothing is printed. I just ordered some, and so that way you can do a multiple tricks if you write your own stuff. And here's why I'm saying that. You can buy a regular deck of blank cards maybe for $5 or $6. Okay, 52 blank cards. And then once I tell you how to do this trick, you can do it yourself. Well, if you bought a deck with specialized symbols on them already, now you're at $10, $15. There's no need to do that, okay? Because the effect is the effect. And here's how you do it. All right, we're going to go ace, 2, 3. Or in your case, X, O, squiggly. And just repeat that process. X, O, squiggly. X, O, squiggly, and then X, O, squiggly. All right. Of course, now I have numbers on that because I created this myself. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Now again, if you get that blank deck, you'll see here in a second. You can stretch this way out. Okay. But here's what's going on. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's that same order. All right. So when you turn these up, when you flash them, all they just see is a bunch of squiggly shit. They can't put into their head how they're set up. Human brains just don't work that way. So you've got them set up that way. Remember what I've been teaching you about cuts. This cut does not change order, but it sure does look good. Okay? You can't shuffle them like that, but you can cut them. So when you do your piles, now remember, you'd be going down. Look at what happens. Because you have them set up this way. And then you're going to keep 3. Okay? It really looks cool if you got emblems or whatnot. But you could buy an ESPN deck if you want. But you don't have to. Buy some blank cards and put any symbols on it that you want. But having them set up like that, this is what's going to happen. This is how they're going to roll. So when they pick them up, now remember, they'd be face down. They don't know it's all the same. Because it looked jumbled up, and you got them out of order. But this is what happens, okay? So now, when they're doing this, and they're just shuffling the same card. They think it's, I'm going to take this one. All right. And then these would look like this, and you make it sound like it's so random, right? But it's not. All right. And then you can sit there and put these together in such where it mixes up, And so just in case they're out of that order. But you don't have to do that. Just set them back down here. So this is what ends up being the final product. And it's all depending on how you talk, how much drama you put in. Remember the patter I keep telling you about. It's all how you present it. All right. And so, anyway, that's called ESP trick, and you can do that tonight because it's basically once you have that set. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once you have it set, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That chain cannot be broken by just mere cuts. It just doesn't matter. Okay? Now, if you want to do this, and you can really put this out, especially if you buy the blank deck. All right, get it from penguin.com. Again, that's where I get most of my stuff. Sometimes I'll get it from these magicians on eBay, but just a blank deck, and most of them will have, the bicycle back, red or blue, and they'll just be all blank. Well, you can do this 6 wide if you want to. Maybe they're all blank. So you get a magic marker and you do squiggly, a circle, a triangle, an X. You could do 6 if you want to. Well, how would you set that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as they're in that order. How many ever piles you're going to put out here? So in other words, now I've only got it in 3s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or X, O, squiggly. Okay, you may have X, O, squiggly, triangle, whatever. Well, if you have 6, then yours would be set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just got to have enough cards that you can do 6 with 6. Are you with me? 6 piles, 6 cards each. That's 36. And then you're going to get 6. So now it'll work the same exact way. Are you with me? It'll work the same exact way as 3s, because you have them set up 1 through 6, 1 through 6, or in that order. Then you can do 6. Okay? Or 5, or 4, or 3. Doesn't matter. And it'll work that way every time. And you'll be the hero. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. And I guess until the next time, see ya. Be great.